Hi there. I was just playing around with my stamps, and I thought I'd show you guys what I was doing because it's turning out to be, kind of cool, and I'm excited to show you. I might help you guys out a little bit. So what I was doing, I have just my stamps out. From these, I've used just tiny stamps that I got at Michael's for, I don't know, somewhere around $1, and I'm just making my own kind of designer paper, my own pattern paper, and I'm just using my stamps to do that, and I thought I would show you guys that it's a pretty neat idea. So if you have a stamp that you think might make a good card, maybe you are making a specific card and you don't really have a paper that works with what you want to do, this is a great option for that. In the long run, it might even save you some money if you're not going out and buying a bunch of paper when you don't necessarily be needing to. Anyway, so I just thought I would show you guys what I was doing. And, I have some hearts here. I actually really like this one in black and white. Just some baby stuff, it wasn't doing it very well. You can see the marks from where my fingers were inky. And then I have this one. And I just figured I would show you guys how I was doing it, and then I will color this one for you to show you how you can jazz it up a little bit. And so all I'm doing is taking some cardstock. This is just White Recollections cardstock, and I picked out a stamp, and this just came in a set I got from a magazine. So it's just a pretty flower. I actually really love these. I really love this set. I don't have a name for it to tell you what it is, but maybe if somebody recognizes it, they can, comment down below. I'm also using my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. It is fade-resistant dye ink, so when it dries, it becomes water-resistant. And I'm using that because I'm going to color some of these with watercolor. So there you go. So I'm just going to stamp it. And you can really do this with anything, like any kind of stamps. Depending on what you're using it for, you might want to keep the stamp on the smaller side, just so it doesn't distract from anything else. So I'm just placing it in random spots. I'm not even too concerned about maybe where the ink isn't hitting all the way. It's just not a concern for this, Maybe it is for whatever you're doing, but my vision for this is just a pretty floral pattern. It doesn't have to be anything fussy or perfect. Words can even be cute on something like this. If you need birthday paper, maybe you can stamp happy birthday all over the place. It's kind of a fun, relaxing thing to do as well, just to sit here and create different pattern paper. And if you're feeling particularly artsy, you can also create your own stamps. I've seen people do it with erasers. You can also use vinyl blocks, which I actually did in high school for art projects, which was really neat. So maybe I'll show you guys how to do that in an upcoming video. Alternatively, you can also do it on a program like Photoshop or anything like that, and make it a digital file that you can just keep printing out. And I think I'm going to make that a part 2 of this video, to show you guys how you can do that digitally. So that's just kind of what I came up with. It's just a small scrap piece of cardstock that I'm using. Just put that stuff away. Now, if you plan on coloring it, I would either go over it with the color first and let that dry really well, and then stamp over it, depending on the medium you're going to use. Or if you're going to do it the way I'm doing it, you want to let it dry really well, because when it's not dry, it does smudge. When it is dry, it won't smudge. So there's a little pro tip, obviously. Alright, and I'm just going to show you quickly what this can look like with a little bit of color. And I actually haven't tried this yet, so you guys are experimenting with me right now. And I'm excited to see how it turns out. So I'm just using my normal everyday watercolors. I'm not putting too much water on it just because I know the cardstock won't hold it very well. Do need a little bit more on there though. And I do want the color to be not so transparent. So the more, obviously, the more color, or the more water you add to your watercolors, the more transparent they are. So it's not smudging or anything like that. This is actually really cute. I mean, you can obviously get really intricate with something like this. Like I could have masked off the hellos and left them white, or I could do like an ombre effect, like two colors blending into it. So you can just really customize it. And see, the great thing is they're stamps. You can just keep doing it, right? You can go back and do it again, or if you want to make a bunch of the same kind of cards, you can do that. I know a lot of people make sets of cards, like they'll take a theme or certain papers and they'll go and make, you know, the set of cards that they're going to make for the year, birthday cards, Christmas cards, sympathy cards, whatever, and that's what they use for the year. So something like this would be great for that, so you're not buying a whole bunch of extra designer paper, you're just creating your own. Not that you shouldn't be buying designer paper, it's beautiful, and you most definitely get some great use out of it. I have a lot of it, so I'm not one to talk about not purchasing more things. Yeah, see, it's just quick, easy, fun, and even relaxing thing to do. Like I was just sitting here stamping away and really enjoying myself, so I just thought I would share. See, I'm kind of just zoning out doing this now. I added a little too much water there, but I just showed you two different colors here. I guess the yellow wasn't showing up against my yellow background there, but I think that this is a really cute idea. I mean, if you really want to pile more water on, you can use watercolor paper too. This isn't holding it very well. Let's see, it's kind of coming through the back, but I did pile quite a bit of water on there. So yeah, I think this is a really fun, cute idea. It's a great way to kind of personalize the card a little bit more, and you know, it's a great way to keep using things you already have. You know, you already have the stamps. You already have something you're going to be making, so why not, right? If you decide to use this technique, I would love to see, and you can share those pictures with me on social media, or send me a link to maybe a video you've made using this. I'd love to see what you guys are up to. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and let me know that you liked it in the comments below. You can follow me on all my social media, and I will link it also in the comment box. And until later, my crafty friends, I'll see you next time.